Hi, I'm Alice. I'm the interior designer for Bon Kiara from SSO Studio. The brief we received was to design a Mediterranean resort living. And we've designed something really timeless. We wanted it to be relevant maybe in, say, the next 10 years, that point of time. And yet, each public spaces that we have designed, they have their own character. But when you see them as a whole, they are like in a family. They could be like brother and sister, but with the same DNA. Two approaches that we look into. The first one is definitely the function, and secondly, it's the aesthetic. Function, we have reviewed each spaces in Bon Kiara. We question ourselves, what's the issue, what's the demand today. So one of the issues that I think is we have lost that sense of neighborhood, meaning like, do you know who your neighbors are? How often do you talk to them? And I wanted to create these spaces in Bon Kiara that will encourage people to get together, to mingle around, and to create or build a very strong sense of community and neighborhood. And in terms of aesthetics, we are designing the carcass very simple and elegant and only allow the furniture, decorative lighting, and some of the finishes to speak. In terms of colors, I'm inspired by my recent trip to Greece and Croatia. So these shots were actually taken during my trip, and these pictures speak to me because they emotions, memorable emotions. Like this one, they are the warm colors. I really like the warm colors in this picture, and this is also another shot of the warm colors that inspire me when designing Bon Kiara project. For this one picture has a very strong sense of community that I would like to bring into Bon Kiara. This one is because they have extended their personal space into the outdoor area. If you can see, they have laid some of their belongings outside their houses, and they've planted some gardens, people from different houses, and they create these gardens. This speaks to me that they have a very strong sense of neighborhood and sense of community that I would like to inject into Bon Kiara. And of course, lots of palm trees around in the Mediterranean countries. We would definitely ensure the furniture pieces that we have designed, it's comfortable, it's practical, feasible, and most importantly, it has this unique character of the Mediterranean style. In our normal practice, usually we would do lots of rounds of mock-ups just to ensure that it's comfort, it's the right form and shape, it's the right size, and of course, the aesthetics that we are looking at. We kept the spaces very simple and interesting, yet open. By doing so, we've created these invisible boundaries. When you zoom in into these invisible boundaries, we created by different groups of sittings and lots of plants around it, so it makes it feel very cozy and refreshing at the same time. What's important to us is not only that the residents enjoy the spaces, but we wanted to create that sense of community in the residents. The materials are all mostly, I would say, locally sourced, and the paints that we have specified are all low VOCs. Make sure that they are environmental friendly and also to improve indoor air quality. Besides that, we are also looking into really durable materials that are less prone to damages. Aside from that, we are also looking into repurposing some of the marbles that manufacturers in Malaysia, they have these leftover marbles from their projects, and we would like to incorporate some of these marbles into some of our spaces rather than purchasing new marbles from overseas.